Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीर्वोत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Thank you very much for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today we are going to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Sloka Chapter 3 and Sloka 1. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can all read together. So hope you are able to see my screen. Suta uvacha Jagruhe purusham rupam Bhagavan mahat adibihi Sambhutam shodasakalam Adau lokasishrukshaya Suta uvacha Jagruhe purusham rupam Bhagavan mahat adibihi Sambhutam shodasakalam Adau lokasishrukshaya. Word by word meaning. Suta uvacha, Suta said, Jagruhe accepted, Purusham plenary portion as the Purusha incarnation, Rupam form, Bhagavan the plenary, the personality of Godhead, Mahat Adibihi with the ingredients of material world, Sambhutam. These was the creation of Shodasha Kalam, 16 primary principles, Adau, in the beginning, Loka, the universes, Sisrukshaya, on the intention of creating. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sutta said, in the beginning of creation, the Lord first expanded Himself in the universal form of the Purusha incarnation and manifested all the ingredients for the material creation. And thus, at first, there was the creation of the 16 principles of material action. This was for the purpose of creating the material universes. Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita states that the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna manifests these material universes by extending his plenary expansions. So, this Purusha form of confirmation of the same principle. The original personality of Godhead Vasudeva or Lord Krishna, who is famous as the son of King Vasudeva or King Nanda, is full with all opulences, all potencies, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, and all renunciation. A part of his opulence is manifested as impersonal Brahman, and a part of his opulence is manifested as Paramatma. This Purusha feature of the same personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, is the original Paramatma manifestation of the Lord. There are three Purusha features in the material creation. And this form, who is known as the Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, is the first of the three. The others are known as Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu and Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, which we shall know one after another. The innumerable universes are generated from the skin holes of this Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, and in each one of the universes, the Lord enters as Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also mentioned that the material world is created at certain intervals and then again destroyed. This creation and destruction is done by the supreme will because of the conditioned souls or Nityabadha living beings. The Nityabadha or eternally conditioned souls have the sense of individuality or ahankara, which dictates to them sense enjoyment, which they are unable to have constitutionally. The Lord is the only enjoyer, and all others are enjoyed. The living being are predominated enjoyers, but the eternally conditioned souls, forgetful of this constitutional position, have a strong aspiration to enjoy. The chance to enjoy matter is given to the conditioned souls in the material world, and side by side they are given the chance to understand their real constitutional position. Those fortune living entities who catch the truth and surrender onto the lotus feet of Vasudeva after many births in the material world join the eternally liberated souls and thus are allowed to enter into the kingdom of Godhead. After this, such a fortunate living entities need not come again within the occasional material creation. But those who cannot catch the constitutional truth and again merged into the Mahat Tattva at the time of annihilation of the material creation. When the creation is again set up, this Mahat Tattva is again let loose. The Mahat Tattva contains all the ingredients of material manifestations, including the conditioned souls. Primarily, the Mahat Tattva is divided into 16 parts, namely 5 gross material elements and 11 working instruments or senses. It is like the cloud in the sky. In the spiritual sky, the effulgence of Brahman is spread all around, and the whole system of dazzling in spiritual light. The Mahatattva is assembled in some corner of the vast unlimited spiritual sky, and the part which is thus covered by the Mahatattva is called the material sky. This part of spiritual sky called the Mahatattva is only insignificant portion of the whole spiritual sky, and within this Mahatattva there are innumerable universes. All these universes are collectively produced by the Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, called also the Mahavishnu, who simply throws his glance to impregnate the material sky. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalaakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktaranda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So when all the sages are gathered in Naimisharanya, they asked 5 questions to Suta Goswami. One of the question of these 5 questions, question 4 is describes the Lord's adventures in various incarnations, Purushavasaras. So all the sages are inclined to know about Lord's various incarnations, especially Purushavasaras. To address this question, Suta Goswami is explaining the Lord's Purusha incarnations here. So if you go little deeper, there are 3 Purusha incarnations. One is Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, second one is Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, third one is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Okay, I will show you the picture how they are situated in this material world. In Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that there are 2 types of living beings. One is Nityabadha and other one is realized soul. The Nityabadha will take birth after birth after birth in this material world as per his karma. So Nityabadha, why it is called? They are eternally conditioned. Nobody knows since when they are taking the birth after birth after birth. So that's why they are called eternally conditioned, Nityabadha. So Nityabadha will come this material world to enjoy. Why? Because of Ahankara. Ahankara means me, I am, the identification of yourself without any relationship to the Supreme Lord is called Ahankara. This Ahankara, because of the Ahankara, living entity will send to this material world. Okay, there is a place to enjoy. You go and enjoy. In the spiritual planet, only enjoyer is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is only the Purusha. Remaining all are enjoyed, not the enjoyer. But when living entity develop this Ahankara, living entity will be put in the place into the material world. And after putting into the material world, along with the enjoyment, the living entity also will be giving opportunity to realize his original constitutional position. What is the real original constitutional position is Jiverehe Swarupa Nitya Krishna Dasa. Krishna is telling that, devotees are telling that the dharma of the devotee, a dharma of the living entity is to serve the Supreme Lord. Jivere Swarupa He Krishna Nityadasa. Dharma means, or religion means, which cannot be changed. So you cannot change the sweetness of the sugar unless you contaminate it with something else. Or you cannot change the spiciness of the chili powder. That is a dharma of that particular material. Similarly, the dharma of the living entity is to serve the Supreme Lord. So when you serve the Supreme Lord, but since the jiva is forgot that constitutional position, he is placed into this material world. With Ahankara, he want to enjoy. After enjoying, he will take birth after birth as per his karma and activities. But Lord is so merciful. Along with the enjoyment, he will also arrange some situations to understand his original constitutional position. Like he will send different means to realize ourselves. Like he will send different literatures through different devotees, different messages through different mediums, and he will give opportunity to visit various temples and meet various devotees. With that, the living entity should realize his original constitutional position. If he doesn't realize that original constitutional position, he will take birth after again in this material universe. This material universe has an expiry date. Every material object will have a manufacture date and expiry date. So this material universe, whole, whatever the planetary system, whatever all this setup, whatever we are seeing, it has some expiry date. At the time of expiration, annihilation, again all the living entities will be merged into Karnodaka Sai Vishnu. And again, after a few moments of in the time of Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, again living entity will come out as a form of Mahat Tattva or Pradhana. This Mahat Tattva will consist of all the conditioned souls and as well as 16 elements. 5 are material elements like earth, water, fire, sky, and ether. So these 5 material elements and 11 gross elements. Like out of this 11, 5 are karmendriyas and 5 are gnanendriyas. Like eyes, nose, tongue, skin. Those are all 5 karmendriyas. And whereas gnanendriyas, taste, vision, hearing, touch, all those are 5 gnanendriyas. And mind. Along with all these things, this Mahatattva will be created. And with the glance of the Karnodaka Sai Vishnu or Mahavishnu, this material sky will be impregnate. I will show you how this material universe will form one after other. How Krishna himself expands as a various Purusha incarnations. Of course, Krishna expanded many incarnations, millions of incarnations. So today topic will learn how this Purusha avatars got emanated from the Supreme Lord. So the first expansion of the Supreme Lord will be Baladeva. From Baladeva, 4 quadruple expansions will come. Aniruddha, Pradyumna, Vasudeva, Sankarshana. From the first quadruple expansion, so here if you see, this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is situated in eternal Goloka Vrindavana. Okay. From him, Baladeva will be expanded. Okay. Krishna will have 3 energies: Shandani Shakti, Samvit Shakti, Halladani Shakti. So his Shandani Shakti will be expanded as Baladeva, and his Samvit Shakti is Krishna himself, and Shandini Shakti will be like eternal Sat, and Samvit Shakti is Chit. Chit means knowledge, and Halladini Shakti is Ananda. The blissful energy will be expanded as a Srimati Radharani. So Lord will have three energies. Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Brahma is describing Lord as Isvaraha, Paramaha, Krishna, Satchit Ananda Vigraha. So Lord will have three primary energies. Shandini Shakti, Samvit Shakti, Alladini Shakti. From the Shandini Shakti, Baladeva will be manifested, and Baladeva further expands into four quadruple expansions. Those are all Pradyumna, Vasudeva, Aniruddha, and Sankarshana. And again, from Sankarshana, second quadruple expansions will happen. Again, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Mahasankarshana will be happen. From Mahasankarshana, this Karanodaka Sai Vishnu will be expanded. The Karanodaka Sai Vishnu will sleep in the causal ocean, and from his pores, from his sweat pores, every Uchvasa Nisvasa, inhale and exhale, millions of universes will be emanated from his body and also will be enter into his body. So if you take all these small anda shape, the egg shape shells are one universe in the view of Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. So this is also called Mahatattva. When it is emanated, this Mahatattva doesn't have any life, it's a dead matter. But whereas when Karanodaka Sai Vishnu gave the glance on this Mahatattva, it will impregnate and entered Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu will enter into this universe. So as like as if there is no soul in this material body, it's a dead matter. Similarly, if Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is not there, this universe is a dead matter. So if you see here, all these 11 elements, false ego, intelligence, mind, ether, air, fire, water, earth, these are all ingredients to make this universe. So once Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu enter into the universe, from the novel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Brahma will appear. If you go any Vishnu temple, you will see this diagram. If you go Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple, you will see this Ananta Karanodaka Sai Vishnu or Mahavishnu deity in the temple. And you will see from his novel, Brahma will appear, and on his lotus feet, Lakshmi Devi and all Upadevatas will serve this Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. So, from his novel, Brahma will appear, and Brahma Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. The primary creator is the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and secondary creator is Brahma. So from this Mahatattva and with the knowledge that is given by Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, Brahma will have all the necessary information to create this universe. So he will create this universe with the 14 planetary systems. So we will go through this one when it come in our Srimad Bhagavatam study. So it will have 7 upper planetaries and 7 lower planetaries. And once Brahma created with all these universes and progeny and living entities, and again Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu will be expanded as Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is the maintainer of this universe and as well as Paramatma in every living entity. So I hope these three Vishnus are clear. If anybody says Vishnu, 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 you need to ask which Vishnu you are talking about. They are talking about primarily this Kshirodakasai Vishnu, because Brahma creates, Vishnu maintains, and Shiva will inhalate. But before that Brahma, there is one more Vishnu, Garbhodakasai Vishnu, and before Garbhodakasai Vishnu, there is one more Vishnu, Karanodakasai Vishnu, who are none other than expansion of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. So, the Jiva, Brahmanda Brahmite Kauna Bhagyavan, Guru Krishna Krupa Bhakti Lata Bij. The Jiva, once it is created, first of all, Jiva eternally situated in this Vaikuntha planet. With the Ahankara, I don't want to serve the Supreme Lord, I want to enjoy myself. With that Ahankara, Jiva will be placed into this material universe. So in this material universe, the Jiva will wander from one planet to another planet, one body to another planet, another body, like a monkey. If you take monkey, monkey will go sometimes upper branch, sometimes middle branch, sometimes lower branch. Similarly, Jiva will go here and there as per our karma and as per our consciousness. But whoever is realized, oh, my constitutional position is Jiverehe Swarupa Krishna Nityadasa, not to enjoy and suffer here eternally, then that Jiva will give an opportunity to go back to Godhead directly, without any hindrance. He can go to Goloka Vrindavana. So, otherwise, Jiva will wander here and there, and at the annihilation, at the time of annihilation, this whole eggshell, this whole universe will be merged into Karnodakasai Vishnu. Okay, so there are partial devastation and complete devastation. At the time of complete devastation, it will go and it will stay into the Karnodakasai Vishnu in Suptavastha state, in inactive state. And again, whenever the universe come out, then again Jiva will take, Brahma will give a necessary body as per his previous karma, and then again Jiva will start his activity in this particular universe. Okay, I hope you are able to follow this diagram and you understood Nityabadha and the liberation and the Ahankara and how Jiva will come. And also Prabhupada explained the Brahma Jyoti. The Brahma Jyoti, so many people will think like that, I want to merge into the Brahma Jyoti. The Brahma Jyoti is nothing but the effulgence of the Supreme Lord. The Vaikuntha planet's effulgence is nothing but this Brahma Jyoti. So we need to go beyond this and eternally serve the Supreme Lord. If you go Brahma Jyoti, there will be no activity. You may fall down anytime. So Jiva should have some activity. If without any activity, Jiva cannot stay for a longer time any place. So either you need to serve the Supreme Lord or either you need to serve Maya. So if the realized soul will serve the Supreme Lord, and conditional soul will serve in this material world and try to enjoy and try to take birth after birth after birth. Okay, any questions, comments? Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji, it was very nice session. So I have few questions regarding Golok chat. So, Lord Brahma is the secondary creator and Lord Vishnu, the Kiradakshai Vishnu, is the Paramatma form, who is the maintainer, sitting in every living entity heart, as well as in dead matter also. Like even the modern science is doing the research. Earlier they were saying like atom and molecule is the least, the Newton, proton, and electron. Now they are thinking something beyond that, which is the smallest called God particle, that the research is going on. So, and Lord Shiva is the annihilator, so destroyed. So, Lord Brahma's role somehow we know a little bit, Prabhuji, and Vishnu maintainer, but Lord Shiva, when exactly that role comes, what exactly he does, part of destruction, because whenever the creation is going to be destroyed, it is going to be immersed into again Mahavishnu. So, where exactly his role comes, Lord
Yeah,
Shiva's role?
before it merging into Mahavishnu, the destruction will happen. After destruction, it will be merged into Mahavishnu.
Hmm. So, Lord Shiva does that destruction, is it,
Correct.
Prabhuji?
Yes.
And that is when the Mahapralaya happens, all,
Yes.
everything.
Yes. The full devastation when all 100 years of Brahma is over. At that time, Shiva will create Pralaya, and with that Pralaya, um, whole universe will go back into Karnadaksai Vishnu's body.
And this Shiva is the Sadasiv Prabhuji or any Rudra form?
Sadashiva continuously he stays in Golok here above Brahmajyoti in Kailasha. So he is completely immersed into the uh, pastimes of Supreme Lord. But here the Shiva is Rudra who manifested by the anger of Brahma.
Mhm. And during the partial devastation, like after 1 day completion of Lord Brahma,
Mhm.
during that time also Lord Shiva's role came into picture. No.
At that time it will not, because Brahma is sleeping time, right? So there will be no pralaya will come. Okay, it's in a sleep state and there is no devastation. We have all these things in, I think, in the third canto. At that time we'll discuss Naimittika pralaya, like that we have 4 or 5 types of pralayas.
Mhm.
Which pralaya will be created by whom, or will it come naturally, or it will be generated by some personality. That at that time we'll discuss about those pralayas.
Good. Okay. And Prabhuji, one more question. So when devastation happens or any soul leaves the body, current body, that soul may go to different universe as well, not necessarily within the same universe, different
Correct.
planet.
Correct.
It may go. Okay. And a soul will be always have their own existence, even if in after Mahapala it will be immersed with Mahavishnu's body, but still it will have its identity. Again, it may come into existence if it is not liberated and will be holding another body.
Yes,
It's
Prabhuji.
not going to be immersed anywhere and
Yes,
lost.
yes, Prabhuji.
Right.
Even if you go to Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavana, you will have your own existence. There you will get a spiritual body, eternal body, where you will not have birth, death, old age, and disease, and eternally enjoy with the pastimes of Krishna or Vishnu. But where in this material universe, you will subjected with this body is not Sat Chit Ananda. This body is Achit in this material world.
Even for Sahuja Murti also, when they, I mean, they will emerge into Brahmajyoti, then also soul will have their own existence. It's not like it lost the existence, right?
No, it will not dilute, or it will not dissolve anywhere. Soul has its own existence. Even Brahmajyoti, the soul will hang here sometime, and after that, again, it will fall down. It is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you. Correct.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? Shanti Mataji, go ahead.
Sorry, I'll try to keep it short. So, why does creation and pralaya happen? Maybe this is answered later. If it is answered, then I will wait for my answer. But so the
So,
way,
the creation will happen to accommodate all these souls who have ahankara, who doesn't want to serve. This material creation will happen.
So, yeah, this is the part that I struggle to understand. Yes, I understand that, yes, we have to go through these various births in the different universes so that we can finally reach emancipation. But why did it happen in the first place? If everything was one in the beginning,
In the beginning,
why?
everybody is serving the Supreme Lord. The soul had a desire. Why I need to serve the Supreme Lord? I want to be the enjoyer. I want to be the king. I don't want to be the servant. I want to have my own kingdom. So with that desire, Lord say that tatastu. Suppose you are cooking some dishes, some small kid or your daughter come and ask, Mama, Mama, I want to cook, I want to cook, I want to do this, I want to do that. What do you do? Okay, beta, here is a toy kitchen. You cook on this one, and I'll come and see your cooking. You'll give some toy kitchen and you go and play there. Similarly, whoever not willing to serve the Supreme Lord, Krishna created one small world, material world. You go there and you be king. You have your own kingdom. You enjoy however you want, and when you want, you can come back. I'm waiting for you. So,
So
yeah, go
that
ahead.
means from time immemorial, there was always this distinction of God and the different beings. There
Correct.
was there was never a time when everything was one and then it split into two. So
Yes.
it's always been there are different
Yes,
distinctions.
there are always two. Dvaita,
Okay.
Advaita. So we are
Oh.
Dvaita. We are not Advaita. So Manju Sampradaya
This is
and
yeah.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Madhvacharya,
Mm.
they are emphasizing that Dvaita philosophy, Vishishta Dvaita, Dvaita. So we
Mm.
have distinguished Jiva and the Supreme Lord
Paramatmans.
cannot be equal anytime. The Jiva
Mm.
state is always serving state. The Supreme Lord state is always giving protection and mercy to the Jiva.
Okay, now I understood. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, if there are no questions, let's wind up the call. Before that, let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimhadeva to give complete protection for our congregation members and as well as to entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyaham. One of our congregation devotee got infected with some viral fever due to mosquito bite. So let's offer three times Hare Krishna Mahamantra for his fast recovery. Let's pray to the Lord. He should come back quickly and join our services. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, we wish a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. We are having Sunday feast on Sunday evening 5:30 p.m. onwards. I encourage everybody to join on time and relish Sunday feast. We will have a Srimad Bhagavatam class on Monday morning as usual. Let's offer our obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas who gave a wonderful opportunity to read this Srimad Bhagavatam together. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa sindobhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Let's chant three times Hare Krishna Mahamantra and wind up the class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय। अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा। Thank you all.